Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back in New Zealand. So if you're wondering where I am, I'm actually in a pod in my hostel filming this video. So I will have a video soon about the hostel that I'm living in, so just stay tuned for that. But I am filming about the grocery store today. So yes, but right now I'm in a pod and we have these little closing things here, so I'm keep a little privacy. It's kind of a weird setup, and the places that we have in our hostel, it's super nice, but I can't film there because there are too many people. They'll mess up my sound. So in the pod we are, filming. I'm so excited that I am back and here to record more content for you and tell you more about New Zealand and show you more of New Zealand. New Zealand is starting to feel more like home for me, so I was super excited to be able to get back, even though I did miss my family while I was gone, and I still do miss them, of course. I am glad to be back in New Zealand. So today we are going to be going grocery shopping. I'm taking you grocery shopping with me so you guys can see what a New Zealand grocery store looks like. Specifically Countdown, that's the grocery store that I go to and I've been going to for a while. I'm a member and everything. I have a card, although when I went and did this video I forgot my card, so I couldn't get my points. I was very sad. I put it in I think my passport when I left to go home because I wouldn't need it, and I forgot to put it back into my card holder wallet thing. So yeah, so I forgot it, but I recorded the video and it was very interesting. It was fun to be able to go through in detail and show you guys the things that are in New Zealand grocery stores. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you do like the content here, so I can keep making videos and I can know what things that you guys are interested in, and also so it reaches more people that may be interested in this type of video or these type of videos that I'm making. I hope you enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's fly into the video. Okay, are we ready to go shopping? Typically, I walk to the grocery store for all my trips, unless I'm doing a bulk shop. These lights are all through Auckland CBD, and it's one of my favorite things to see when walking through the city because it reminds me of Disney magic. Aren't they so pretty? I arrived at the grocery store and grabbed the wagon cart. I always use this. They are perfect for when a grocery cart is too much and a basket is too heavy. A nice happy medium. I usually start with produce because I usually add these to ramen or pasta for a solid semi-nutritious meal. So these caused me a mini panic at the grocery store the first time I bought them. In the States, I recognized them as bell peppers. I was in self-checkout and couldn't figure out why it wasn't coming up when I searched them in produce. That's because they're referred to as capsicums here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. My mom taught me to always buy whole fruits because they were cheaper and more filling, so I buy berries once in a while, but rarely because they are quite expensive in New Zealand. Bananas, apples, and oranges are my go-tos. I'm bad at breakfast, so these are fast and make quick breakfast with a granola bar when I don't have time to make oatmeal or eggs. I understand New Zealand is pretty strict on regulating additives in their foods, which means that I can't find much of anything in bulk size, and even if you do, it goes bad pretty fast, so it's best not to buy anything bulk here unless it's packaged. I got so obsessed with these pea crisps thanks to my British friend Shannon, so this time I'm limiting how many I buy. I know it looks like I'm stalking this lady. I promise I'm not. She was just directly in my shot. I work hard to try to avoid showing people's faces without their permission, so luckily it was from behind. I buy this cheese all the time and it runs out fast. I have no idea what tasty cheese is. I tried to ask a Kiwi what flavor tasty was and they didn't know either. Have you heard of Tasty Flavor in America? This is the butter I use, but I don't buy it often because it takes me too long to get through it. I drank so many of these when I was working construction. I stopped though because I didn't want to get back into an old college habit of trying to give myself more work hours instead of just sleeping when I was tired. Plus, they made me have to use the bathroom like crazy. Since I just got back to the country, I needed a few of my typical grocery list items, but I am also searching for items for a meal prep my mom does. I grabbed some Parmesan because I'm making a cold pasta with contents of Caesar salad. I love Greek yogurt. It's another quick breakfast meal and sometimes dessert for me. I always get the large one because I eat this pretty fast and it lasts longer this way than using the packets. I add almonds in it for extra protein and crunch. For drinks, I always get a bottled water. I really wanted to buy a Kiwi brand when I first got here, so I chose Kiwi Blue, just to later read the label to find out it was a Coca-Cola brand. I just stuck with it though. I drank a ridiculous amount of L&P when I first got here. I think it's so good. It's like peppery Sprite. I also drink a bit of tonic water, but only Schweppes though. My new favorite New Zealand drink is called a lemon lime and bitters. It's an Aussie Kiwi thing. These are so essential for me, so I get them at the grocery store every time I go. This is a snack, dessert, and breakfast item for me. If you watched my hiking video, you know how I bring granola bars on every hike. They do have the American brand Nature Valley bars if you like ones that make a mess everywhere. I just wanted to show you guys some of the chip options in New Zealand and how different the packaging, flavors, and names can be. I don't really buy American brands here, as I've mentioned before, because they don't taste the same. But if you haven't seen my video on visiting the American store they have here in Auckland, check that out on my Instagram. This was the exception because the items were imported in their original state rather than manufactured to New Zealand standards. You can never go wrong with ramen. I add veggies and protein to this, and it's delicious and a filling meal. I bought some tea, of course. Twinings English breakfast is my favorite. When I was in high school, I used to tell my mom that the Queen of England drank it, so it must be good. Now, I really don't care what she thought, but she had great taste in tea. I ended up putting that other salami back because I usually buy this brand. I just thought they didn't have it today. So when I grocery shop while traveling, it's very different than when I'm in a stationary place. I try to keep things simple by sticking to the necessary food groups that allow my body to be satisfied, but be least deficient. I will say I am typically deficient of a lot of different nutrients when traveling, regardless, because I'm just trying to be cheap and fill my belly, to be honest. Notice there is no turkey here. New Zealand is big on farming, so their dairy is supposed to be really good. Honestly, I couldn't tell you the difference between good and average dairy, so you can be the judge.
Bruh.
Hygiene products are rarely bought at the grocery store. I usually go to the pharmacy or bum them off of the free stuff in the hostels. I haven't bought body wash the entire time I've been here so far because there's always some in a free bin. Unlike in the States, where the Walmart or Target would be a one-stop shop for everything, some things I just have to go to the pharmacy for, but all my usual American products are here except in the feminine products department. There are few options for those here. The bread is more of a half or 3/4 loaf here for the brand I buy. I think that goes back to the things spoiling fast, so they don't sell them in bulk. There is American candy here. I can't find a single bag of large variety candy at the grocery store though. Even around the holidays, absolutely nothing. My Kiwi friends said that's why American obesity is so high, because we can buy bulk snacks. New Zealand is great about incorporating Maori culture into Kiwi culture and vice versa. So in many places they use both the Maori and English writings in public areas like the grocery store. I usually buy Whittaker's chocolate though. It's a New Zealand chocolate brand that almost any local would tell you is the best here. Hokey Pokey Crunch is my favorite flavor. It's like 7 NZD per bar I think though, so I buy a few at once and eat the bar throughout the week. I have yet to find a good place for my hair moisturizers, so when I was here, I bought this and used it the entire time I was traveling around for those first 3 months. I brought more product back with me from home this time around, but it'll soon run out, so I'll have to find another solution. Duh, when I'm out of meat and cheese, it's on to peanut butter sandwiches. Plus, bananas or apples with peanut butter is one of my favorite snacks. Ketchup is tomato sauce here, and mustard is American mustard. Although it's not always easy to get the American mustard, they run out quickly and the restaurants would confuse it with honey mustard or Dijon when I asked. Almonds are great as a protein boost and, as mentioned, to add to yogurt. I was gonna show you all the eggs on the shelf, but they're out. I found out later we were having a shortage due to an egg farm getting destroyed or something. New Zealand doesn't have much of a cuisine, but meat pies were something I've seen a lot about when researching New Zealand food. I love a good meat pocket from any culture. Samosas, empanadas, Jamaican beef patties, sign me up, but these were quite disappointing. Only form of turkey I can find. I always get this item last because I want it fresh as possible when I leave. This is my favorite meal tip. Getting a whole rotisserie chicken can create so many meals for a week. Remember, I hate cooking. I did this a lot in college, at home, and when traveling. So after that, I am ready to go. I always do self-checkout unless I'm getting some cash. I learned to say notes instead of bills when asking for that. I spent about $100 and had the privilege of my USD at the time, so it cost me about $58 using that. Thanks for shopping with me. Hopefully this video helps you shop a little better when you're traveling, and also helps you know what to expect when you're at a New Zealand grocery store. Thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to smash that like button for me. Just smash it, hit it hard, so that way it reaches more people and people that may want to see content like this. And I want to be able to help other people that are going to New Zealand, and I can't be able to do that if you guys aren't liking this video and commenting and subscribing. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, so that way we can have more people being able to see this video and I can help them be able to know a little bit more about New Zealand and what to expect. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments if there's a video that you're looking to see that you haven't seen me do already, or that you're hoping that I make, so that way I can keep that in the back of my mind and be sure to film that thing for you. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming, and I'll catch you on the next journey. See ya.